If Sean Peyton is your head coach, PFF says you have the best offensive line in football. It's the Raiders' defense. You have two very capable running backs. Good wide receiver core. Great, I don't know, good. You got to do better than 10 first downs. Right now, this team has 10 more punts this year than Cleveland. In my opinion, Bo Nix looks nervous. That's why he's so bad in the first half. It's like he's trying to please Sean Payton, feels the weight of the world on his shoulders. He is nervous. Side-arming stuff, feels rushed when he's not rushed, skipping balls out of the backfield. Like, I get throws downfield were tough last night for both quarterbacks. It was windy. Denver gets that way. We're moving into the winter. But it shouldn't look like that. He looks nervous. He looks like he's got a lot of anxiety, and he only plays well most of this year in the fourth quarter when he trails and has nothing to lose. He just lets it go. Sean Payton now is trying to protect Bo Nix, and so he's making some odd compensation calls, like that double pass on 3rd and 1. It's just a bad call. Well, Sean Payton didn't get dumb. He's trying to protect him. He knows that Bo Nix is not right upstairs. And because this Raider defense hasn't made any quarterback look that bad this year. So the Broncos have 1 touchdown in their last 17 drives. They have more 3-and-outs than the Titans. Yeah. So I'm dead serious here. Sean Payton is a very impatient guy. He also understands the urgency at quarterback, unlike a lot of coaches in this league. I wonder, because the roster, the O-line set, the D-line set, the pass rush, the receivers, would Sean Payton draft another quarterback? I'm dead serious. Bo Nix has regressed badly. His completion percentage is now towing that backup quarterback line from 66.5 to 60. His passer rating has plummeted, mid-90s to mid-80s. He's going to have more turnovers this year. Again, he is a significantly worse quarterback this year than last. And I understand, quarterback development is not linear. I think it was Peyton Manning who suddenly had a really bad fourth year in the league. I get it. You lose a coordinator, you lose an offensive lineman, but this O-line's great. And we thought with Bo Nix, he was one of these high floor, low ceiling guys. We knew he didn't have like Caleb Williams horsepower, but he was a high floor guy. At worst, he'd be like B-ish. This is D-ish. That O-line, that play caller, those running backs, and remember this, Denver's defense is staggeringly good and aggressive. So Bo Nix, on average, is getting much better field position than quarterbacks in the league. I mean, last night, you're getting really good field position. So I've gone from a buy to a hold to a potential sell on Bo Nix. I got 7 straight weeks of this stuff. And that last night was a problem. And Denver's had an easy schedule. So now Kansas City comes up off a bye. I don't care what the number is. Take the Chiefs. Because this is a problem that's not getting better. We got DEFCON 3 here. What's DEFCON 3? Increased readiness? I really look at this, and I wonder if Sean Payton is talking to George, the GM, and saying, you know, we got a stacked roster here. We don't have a lot of needs. You know, there's like 7 quarterbacks in the first couple of rounds. We may want to roll the dice on them and sit them behind Bo for a year. I think you're to that point. Over and over and over. I mean, if you put Josh Allen, Lamar, Herbert, Mahomes, I mean, there's like 7, 8 quarterbacks, Goff, behind this group, this coach, this line. Look at that offensive line. You'd be blowing people out. I mean, the Raiders are a lost franchise. Let's talk Raiders briefly. When you pursue Geno Smith, the Raiders gave up a 3rd-round pick and paid him $66 million guaranteed. The Seahawks got Sam Darnold for no picks. He was a free agent and only pay him $55 million guaranteed. Seattle's John Snyder, really smart, really good personnel guy. The Raiders, they overpaid, over-pursued Geno Smith, who once again leads the NFL in picks. I mean, he can't figure out basic pass protection. It's bad. And right now, he's arguably the worst quarterback in the league. The last 2 years, Geno Smith has 7 more interceptions than the next highest interception quarterback. So it's one thing to settle at quarterback. You should never settle at quarterback. It's another to pursue the wrong one. And I understand sometimes you draft a quarterback and you don't really know how it's going to pan out because it's college football to pro. Geno has been in the league as long as I've been at Fox. You got a lot of tape on me. You got a lot of tape on Geno. You got to know after all these years in the league what a guy is and what a guy isn't. The smart GMs are not pursuing, surrendering a third-round pick. The Raiders could have had Darnold. Nobody in the world thinks Geno's better than Darnold. So, I mean, and the other thing is, Brock Bowers, as far as I can tell, I don't have the game film, is open on every play. How does he have 1 reception? I don't even understand it. So Pete Carroll had a full year away from football to modernize, to reflect, to look in the mirror, to take stock, to evaluate everything. And he went back to Geno Smith. That ain't good. I mean, that's old school Geno Smith. 27 picks in the last 2 years, 7 more than the next guy. So the Raiders have earned 4th place. In the modern NFL, if you are tone deaf to quarterback, you're tone deaf to winning. And again, it's not like Geno didn't have a resume. You didn't need to go to West Virginia sophomore year to look at film. You could have gone to last year. And Pete had a year off to reflect. Offensively, I don't even know what the Raiders are. Yeah, you never want to settle at quarterback. A lot of these defensive coaches, they're like, Sam Howell, Mitch Trubisky. It's another to pursue $66 million guaranteed and a 3rd-round pick to pursue Geno, who's been in the league forever and is a turnover machine. So you earned your spot in 4th place. Denver's a different story. Bo Nix was young. It's college, good rookie year. You think he's going to grow. Something's happened. He looks nervous. That's a different feel. You do feel like, how do they right the ship? It was so ascending last year. Raiders are just, why? How?